All right, what's good, guys? C4RQ here. Got a video basically showing how to practice beating characters that are being troublesome, let's say. So I thought I'd start with May, because I've seen a lot of people say May too much, pressure's too much, all that sort of stuff. So went into the lab, recorded some situations that I think are either common or a counter to the technique I'm using to try and escape. What I'm trying to do is either disengage, which basically means put myself in a situation where I don't have to keep, rolling the dice, guessing or something that's hard to react to, or punishing it. You can't punish something every time. It's just not going to happen. There's so many variables in Guilty Gear. Once tension comes into play and someone's got meter to RC, you pretty much have infinite options on offense to, beat your opponent, right? So this is more a way of utilizing T mode to improve in this situation. I know it's really fun to practice combos and whatnot, but this isn't what this video is about. So this is going to be a video mostly on Leo. Some of the techniques you can use with other characters. It's not Leo specific, maybe bar the fact that not every character can IAD. IADs do vary from character to character because of size, speed, blah de blah. So you'll see this with Leo, test it with your character. I have tested it with characters like Eno and Kai, and it does pretty much the same thing. Anyway, first I will show how I am going to demonstrate this. So, recording settings. These things at the bottom are a godsend. Save and load. So you can record up to 5 different recordings and then save them as a bunch. 15 recordings I've got for May. You can have little comments underneath so you can kind of remember what they are. I just did real short note stuff. 2S, so it'll be 2S into a not random option, into an option. H dolphin into an option. Far S dolphin into an option. Right, so let's start with 2S because I think that's probably the most common thing due to May being a charge character. You're going to see this before she, starts throwing SeaWorld at you. Something else which will help in this is play after position reset. You want to enable that. Once you've got the recordings, don't have this on while you're recording. You want this on after that. So what this does is every time you reset the position, it just plays a recording. Saves a lot of time. A lot of time. And obviously, as you can see, I've got it on random, so it's going to show all the different, the 5 different options that I've recorded, right? So, I've recorded mostly, I tried to do 3 common ones. The 4th one I would do, and the 5th one is trying to beat the option. What I'm trying to do is blend a mix of OSing and reaction or anticipation, or to put a little bit of leeway to adjust to your opponent, because your opponent's not going to throw 5 options at you probably in a set, or a first or 2 if you're in pools. So there's a little bit of leeway there. But anyway, I guess what I should do is show each recording. I probably won't do this for all 15 because that would be extremely long, but okay. And then I'll say the full process behind it. That's the standard SS, well, technically stand S, 2S, heavy dolphin, heavy dolphins plus. Next recording, same thing but into S dolphin. The reason I've got them holding forward is because after heavy dolphin, which you'll see when I show you the technique, they need to block cross up. So if I want to see if it's a punish, that's how I'll do it. Recording 3, up dolphin, just put that in there, why not? I don't think it's that good. I don't think there's any need to do it, but it's part of the mix, so I'll put it in there. Option 4, this is what I would do. I think that's really grimy. I don't see many mages do it. So if you block here, So you get the throw, but if you move, the ball blocks most attempts to escape. So that's what I would do if I knew someone who also looked at the King's Dictionary and made it for May or whatever. This is what I would come up with to try and beat that option. Slot 5, that's purposely meant to beat the option that I'm going to show. So that's all 5. I guess the best thing to do here is put on random, do the situations. When I do it right, explain what's going on. When I do it wrong, say I'm whack at the game. That's fine. I'm cool with that. These are all drills that I'm doing to get used to playing May. The theory sound, whether I'm good enough to do it consistently is something else. So here we go. Cool. So the first option we've got is the one that beats it. What the intent of this technique is to, when you see 2S, you want to up IAD back. Depending on what the May does, you can get a punish, depending on what options you pick. So hopefully I'll be able to show that. They're slightly tricky. The timing is slightly tricky, and it will depend on characters. But this is basically a safe place to up back in. Sometimes you'll get put into pressure and you'll up back and you'll get hit. After 2S, you're safe to go up back. You don't even get up back if S comes out. It's too tight. So you don't get hit in pre-jump frames or anything like that. Okay, see, that's what happens when May does the heavy one. Now, the heavy one's obviously the one that's got the plus frame, but it comes out slower. So you have a chance to escape. With that escape, if your timing's on point and your character allows it, when you IAD back, your character will turn around and then you can hit a button on the way down and punish. So that's why I had the May continue walking in that direction, because then it will turn into a block. So when it comes up again, I'll try and get the punish. Up dolphin, you get block. You have to not IAD immediately because it will hit you out of your IAD. So you want to up, then IAD. Don't do it as one motion, basically. That's what I'm saying. You want to up, then do it. Don't do it instantly. Okay, so that situation, you can actually punish. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think when you jump, basically, the RC that the May does will actually stop you getting your IAD back, which means you can press a button. The problem is certain characters won't be able to hit May before the beach will hit. With Leo, I couldn't get a consistent way to do it. Sometimes jump K hit, but it wasn't very consistent. So what I ended up doing was you can either IED forward, which puts you in front of the beach ball so it won't hit you, or you can just double jump. If you can get May to, if you can hit May or make a block, the beach ball, I believe, disappears, so it won't hit you. Yeah, I tried to press the button there, no bueno. Sick, first time. So that's a punish. You punish heavy dolphin. So that time, that recording's there to make sure I'm not just mashing K and I'm looking at the situation. Because if I press a button there, 6P will smoke me. There's me showing to get out of the situation. Like I said, some characters will be able to hit. Leo, consistently, I couldn't find a way. There's probably better Leos out there that can. So yeah, we'll do a couple more quickly. I pressed the K too early, so I didn't do it when I turned around. Didn't get the IID because I'm a bad player. I did get the dash that time, but I did it at the right time, so I didn't get hit by the up dolphin. True string, didn't even get to dash. There we go again. Dash forward to mate. I was trying to think about should I double jump to show that, but yeah, I hesitated and I got duffed by the beach ball. We're going to the beach. So yeah, you could do something like that. The May, that's not a punish, so May can kind of challenge maybe 2H, maybe 5P or something like that. You gotta be careful. So yeah, I kind of prefer just doing that, engaging, thinking, you know what? Nothing's happened, but at least May's used some tension. So to me, that's a win. If I can disengage and they've used bar, there's me pressing K. I want to say I did it on purpose, but it was just because I was talking and just doing the flowchart. So yeah, don't do a flowchart. Pay attention when you're doing the motions to try and beat the option, because that's what happens. And that's why it's really important to put an option in the slots, even if you don't see it often or it's not very like popular with what mags are doing. Put it in there to make sure you're thinking when you're doing these drills. I think that's enough, because obviously, like I said, I've got 15 recordings. Let me go through the other bunch. I'll probably keep these in there because well, I mean, there's quite a lot of slots. So, next batch. I believe this is the heavy dolphin stuff. So yeah, it starts with heavy dolphin. That's the one that's plus. We'll try the same thing. I think that was run up P that they tried to do there. Yeah. If it was 6P, I'd probably get hit. Oh no, it's throw. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. It's throw. Right, and that's to beat doing it brain dead. So what you have to do is you have to delay the IED back, because the fire S will hit you. H into S dolphin. Come on, grab one. I think I've got a RC one in there as well. Yep, and if I press dash too early again, the up dolphin hits me. So I really need to pay attention and delay. So that's what I'm trying to punish. H into H, because you get the same sort of punish as we did in the first batch. This time, she doesn't cross up. You stay same side. With Leo, the button that hit the most consistently was falling S, not actually K this time. You can hit K and heavy slash. Heavy slash gives you the big counter. You get really good confirm. S doesn't give you a very easy confirm. It's actually really hard. Like, you do falling S into 5K. I think you have to micro dash to 5K as well sometimes, depending on how it hits. But it just gets you out of the situation. So let's see. I back dashed, air dash 2. I didn't even jump that time. Ugh. Yep. So yeah, this drill is literally, there we go, got punish. Luckily that time I actually got the cross under, or she crossed me under, which makes the punish easier. Sometimes she stays in front, and it makes the punish a little bit harder to get. There we go. So yeah, you can see my dash could come out, but I delayed it enough that I didn't get punished by the fire S. Dolphin, dolphin. That's not a bad situation, especially for Leo. You can pretty much do fire S, and the only thing May could do is 3K to beat that. Another dolphin after that isn't going to hit you if you press that button. Just not. Or 5K. 5K is actually a better button probably in that situation. Didn't press the button on the way down. I was shook. If I don't get put into block stun after I jump, I should always press the button. There we go. So that's normally what happens. I see that I'm not getting hit by like an up dolphin or a fire S. So like, oh, cool. She has to be moving forward. Whatever she's doing, she's moving forward, whether it be running or dolphin. So I'll do full in S. If the maze is good, they'll do run up 6P. But that's something I recorded in the first bunch. So falling S doesn't hit that though, unfortunately. When you do the command grab, the reach isn't far enough, but the K does work. But the K sometimes trades with the heavy dolphin. So where S very rarely trades. It does trade, but not as often. Yeah, I'm backdashing way too early, being a bad player, pretty much. Damn, I said it hardly ever trades and I get the trade. There you go. Getting that 5K is kind of a myth, to be fair. It's really hard. I got it like twice out of like 10 attempts. Yeah, there's so many variables because sometimes it hits twice, sometimes it hits once. Oh, let's get it. There we go. Random, by the way. There we go. So I'm getting the dash at the proper timing. And then I stopped getting at the proper timing. Did it probably then. Do 2 more. Yeah, did it too early. So I'm bad. But the method of getting better is there. I just have to keep drilling out these recordings to get the timing and the IID back. So one more bunch. This is the Fire S Dolphin. Let's have a look at some of these. I actually can't remember what I did with these. So this is actually going to be good practice. This is the first batch I did, and then I did 2 more batches today. I know one thing I was practicing was... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So one thing that is slightly probably more CAD specific than the IAD is the dash block. So what you can do with Mei, I'm not sure if many people know this, but if you insta-block a dolphin, you get a throw punish. Like, it's a straight up punish. It doesn't matter what she does afterwards. She can up dolphin, the heavy dolphin, whatever. She's getting grabbed. I'll try and demonstrate this. I can't remember all the recordings though. So what I'm going to do is not go for the IAD stuff, because we've seen what happens, right? The core of the IAD back is that S dolphin will make you stay in block stun, so you won't get hit. The heavy dolphin you punish. So it stops Mei from stealing turns, basically. So we've established that. Now we'll go into the dash block stuff. Yeah, I pressed 5D and not 4D. Damn, I could have got it first time. Feels bad. So that recording, I made the situation from the first batch where Mei does beach ball RC grab. Instead of doing the command grab, I did that because I wanted to see if I could punish through the RC, which you can't because she gets the throw as well as you do. So, but Leo can go for throw, and she goes for a button, it beats the button. So she can only do throw. But that would probably be her best option there anyway. So, yeah. Punish. I don't even know what came out next. All I know is you get Insta-block and it's a punish. And you can 100% react to the Insta-block. I am a bad player. I can react to the Insta-block. So when you hear people saying, oh, Insta-block's not practical, please don't listen to them. That's all I'm saying. Just please lab stuff before you listen to players. Easy. It's so easy to react with Insta-block and throw. And then I get hit. But I'm a bad player, so that's my OS. I'm a commentator. Yeah, so that sequence was Fire S Dolphin. So it's basically to keep yourself thinking. So with Fire S Dolphin, you can jab in between them. So next time it comes up, I'll try and show. I missed it. So the heavy dolphin sequence, you can jab that as well. If you're good, unlike moi. I wanted to try and get another IB. There we go. You can actually get a way better punish than that. If they're airborne and you get the P, I'll try and get it next time. I don't think up dolphin IB is a punish. Was it a punish? I don't think it is. Just the horizontal ones. Damn, I missed every single one there. I suck. Yeah, you can get that. You can get better stuff. You can get like 1P micro dash close S into the OB stuff. You can't flash kick it there either. I've tried it. Got a trade. I guess that's not too bad. Yeah, I didn't even need the dash that time, and I still got the punish. Oof, guessing. Don't guess. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a bunch of Mei sequences there. I think that will tie people over. And again, it's more to promote good ways to just use T-modes. If there's a situation that you think Mei's super powerful in, record it, see what you can do. I don't think it's that strong. I've seen the meme saying it's a bunch of mids. But I mean, the statement isn't that wrong. I'll do a couple more with like the IID back stuff. We know that obviously far S, I have to delay it a bit more, as in the IID back. Yeah, just disengage. I'm down for that. Kind of want to get heavy dolphin one. There we go. Yeah, so you can snuff that out. But yeah, hopefully that's helpful. Please use T mode for other things other than doing combos. Trust me, it will help. It'll stop misinformation about what's strong and what's not. Again, you're gonna see things like, "Oh, just 6p the dolphins, bro." I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Technically, you're not wrong, but let's be practical about this. There you go, IID back. It even works with Eno. For the Eno players that are saying it's fake news, it works with Eno. I tested it. But yeah, go to lab, learn defensive stuff. It will help you in the long run. I promise you. Until characters get nerfed and buffed. Whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. That's cool. So yeah, this will go in the obviously King's Dictionary Volume 2. Next character I will probably do is Axel, because that character is pretty bad for Leo. Say the least. But I think there are flaws. I think there's things you can do about it. So yeah, next one will be Axel. You don't need to know that. It'll all be up there eventually at one point when the dictionary is complete. Yeah, that's it guys. Take it easy. Peace.